Ravenking's getting frosted. Okay. He says he's going to play a lot of hero. He doesn't know if he's going to play him in bracket. I guess it depends on how good the character
Makes
is.
sense. We've seen him mess around with some Richter and stuff like that, so it's not like he's just purely a sword character or sword player. He might like to mess around with the projectiles that hero would be bringing to the table. But that's not for a while. We've got Ravenking's Ike, ATATA's Ness, losers finals here at Second City Smash 3.
Yeah, this should be a good one. Is this the matchup they played in winners? No, Comet and Ravenking played in winners. Ravenking lost to Yeti, and Ravenking's already losing us stock. That was just a series of PK fires to just get out of here. Dude.
Yeah, and I actually didn't catch exactly which interaction it was that sniped his jump, but Ike without a jump against Ness, yeah, that's pretty much just a GG right there. GG.
And you know, Ness historically has had trouble with swords. But just the new movement options he's gained and just the new fundamentally strong advantage state that Ness has. He's always had a good one, but now it's just amazing.
There's something about when Ravenking throws out that downer, because otherwise he is so dedicated to just sticking with his safe options that every time he throws it out, it just catches me so off guard. It looked like he got ATATA pretty good there, too.
Well, the thing is, like, Ravenking played Ike in 4, very much like Cookie Tick played Ike in 4. And back then, you had to, like, kind of go out there and get it, right? You're like, I have to kind of risk it sometimes in order to make some real damage happen or real stocks happen. Now you have the option to play fundamentally solid. That's kind of goes opposite to the game plan you used to have. So sometimes like that old Smash 4 Ike does come out to play on the side of Ravenking, but yeah, he just lost all of his resources, and once more, what are you going to do when you're out of resources off the side? Is like.
But remember, Ravenking sometimes just decides to not die. So let's see what happens here.
He's down 2 stocks to 1 in this situation.
And honestly, I think that's the thing to me that sets Ravenking apart. Like, you know, it's really easy to get bored just and be like, all right, he's naring again. But what's amazing about Ravenking's play to me is the fact that he manages to not die with this character. It's so easy to just die with this character the second you get thrown off stage. He's usually pretty good at managing that. Hasn't been so far this game.
Well, with that said, we've seen ATATA being very optimal in his edge guards and a ton of characters today. Characters like Fox, characters like Pokemon Trainer, and okay, that's a Yoshi combo if I ever saw one.
And so many characters in this game have dare up air with the grounded spike, the untechable grounded spike. ATATA taking advantage of that in game 1.
Looking comfortable, looking collected. Looking like the #1 player in Chicago, if I do say so myself.
Hot take?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Don't Twitch clip that for later. I won't need it for. I won't need that for power ranking discussions next week. There's still time. We have like a weekly before we have to come up with a PR. We don't do it late ever. That's not been historically the case in Chicago. Never. 0% of the time. But you know what? Ravenking also has made a very excellent case for solidifying maybe even a top 5 position. I don't know if he's necessarily in top 4, top 3, but he's very excellent player.
Man, these guys just beat each other up at low percents. 0 to 70 from ATATA after 0 to 63 from Ravenking.
I love it. I love optimized combo game. And the out-of-shield play from ATATA is also incredibly optimized, which is so useful in this matchup.
Oh, he missed the air dodge punish. I wonder if that was a C-stick turnaround.
Oh, get away from me, Ike, please.
That drift and the counter, beautiful. And Ravenking barely able to get up to the ledge before Ness gets off the Angel platform. We were talking in the last set about ATATA's use of the invincibility off the Angel platform. He's really good at making sure he takes advantage of that.
But now this quick draw is in a bad spot, and look how long that PK Thunder can just linger on these recoveries. That's so useful.
Oh, wow. ATATA realizes he got crossed up and is just like, all right, I come back here instead of the grab.
That's incredible awareness, incredible reaction time.
Yep.
To make that happen.
You got to have both those options in your head if you're going to be doing that.
And again, beating each other up at low percent. Just slugging it here.
Oh, watch out. That landing. No! So many PK Thunder 2s from ATATA tonight. I know that's kind of his thing, but like, it's one thing to see him do that in, you know, winners round 2, winners round 3. It's another thing to see him doing it in top 8.
It's still good.
Absolutely.
As it turns out. Still pretty darn good.
Can be really hard to find a space to land, especially for Ike.
On Smashville, too. Smashville is a claustrophobic little stage. I mean, this is the counter pick from Ravenking. He wants that platform layout to help with these near combos because you can just continue extensions forever.
That chase, man. Bold decision making, but it will pay off in the stock. Up B to up air?
Sure. Why not?
Creativity for this.
If you can get it, it's a combo.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter if it's true. It's just a combo.
Then it's a string. Come on.
Don't do me like that, Jackie. Don't do me like that.
Up B, 26%, you know. Pretty chill.
He's stale that in some of these matches to the point where it does like 18.
Oh my god.
And it's like, yeah, I know Ravenking, that's a really good option, but speaking of good options, just sharking under the Smashville platform is ATATA. That new up air, people thought it wasn't going to be as good as the big dome, but I mean, the story writes itself. 2-0 lead.
No more baby head, but that's all right.
It turns out a giant disjointed Psy hand that just goes all over the place might also be good.
There's so many more uses for that than there were in Smash 4. Like, yeah, the Smash 4 landing up air was great, but man, we've seen that as just a raw kill option, as shield pressure, as a hit confirm into grab, as a hit confirm into other stuff. Very versatile move.
We're already seeing it here. A very early up air, trying to lead to a couple of fairs, but not going to find the mark, and that means that, of course, the up B get off me options might.
42.1%.
That was only 2 up Bs. Going for the third. You'll pay for this one.
Oh, that air dodge. Okay.
And I was talking to ATATA about this because, like, I've seen him commentate, or I've commentated some of his matches versus, like, Chroms and Ikes over the course of this tournament, right?
Yeah, it seems like there are quite a few of those in this neck of the woods.
Chicago likes swords. That's a thing. And ATATA has gone for a couple of those dare spikes, and they just end up not doing anything because, like, the move is kind of inconsistent.
Yep.
And he's like, you saw that, right? And yeah, okay. I trust you, ATATA, to know when to space things like the Ness down air, but it's still very, very tricky.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of an awkward move, but we've seen him hit the dare so many times tonight.
What a great regrab.
That is amazing, yeah.
Not enough to KO Ike because he's chunky.
Ooh, and I was kind of expecting an air dodge from Ravenking, but no, he's just going to eat that forward air.
I think his air dodge was burned, or at least
yeah, but he had gotten hit just before that by the PK Thunder.
Oh wow, trying to start offense with that diagonal PK fire into another drag down up air. Suddenly a scary spot again for Ike, and he's only at 40%.
Oh man, what a great PK Thunder there. Okay.
The palate cleanser, as it were.
Ravenking, like, calm down, everybody.
I'm still living. I took some damage from those PK fires, but I armored them, and I'm back on the ledge.
Yep, ATATA is really latching on to these...
Hello? The rebounds?
Yeah, the side B habits from Ravenking. He's hardly getting away with anything now.
This is the kind of optimization you need to have, though.
Yep.
Versus Ike. You need to make sure that his recoveries do not come back for free.
Make sure he doesn't get to just choose to live forever.
I mean, obviously, PK Thunder is just an incredible move kit in your kit to deal with those forces, and that's a 0 to death from ATATA.
Down tilt fair. Okay, this is actually a really rough spot for ATATA, though.
I thought another counter might be in the cards,
yeah,
but I appear to have been mistaken.
Forward tilt, such good ledge pressure, corner pressure tool. He keeps trying with that. The dare is definitely big enough to go through Smashville's ledge, but ATATA is so good at mixing up his angles to mess with the timing and things like that. But not that one.
That tip below the ledge as well, as it's very well known to, the eruption, but just not enough to KO this time. That is
nice, yep. Down tilt will combo into fair with the hit below the stage. Nice confirm from Ravenking.
Now turn it around again, air dodge burned. PK Thunder even out to play. Sorry, PK Fire, but just, I guess it's good for the damage. And good for knocking this Ike left and right, all the way across Smashville. We're going around the world, baby.
Yeah, Ravenking just cannot escape.
Home looking to get a reset. Suddenly, very scary position for ATATA on the back end.
Don't get grabbed under this platform right now, though. Either of them. The fair off ledge. great parry.
And that parry enabled just a really great position. But as soon as you get narrowed on the platform, I just clench. It's scary. That's a scary spot to be in. But up smash seals the deal. We will have the rematch that seemed destined after winner semifinals between ATATA and Yeti.
Extraordinarily clean stuff from ATATA all throughout this top 8. Even the set that he lost to Yeti, his extensions were on point in that set, and that's what we're going to have to be watching here in this next one. But what a run from Ravenking, though.
Yes, absolutely.
Clean win over Comet to get himself into winners finals.
Clean win over Seth to get into winners top 8 in the first place.
Yep. Yeah, no, he's going to go home happy, I bet, even with the rough.
He's the kind of guy, though, who says, if I don't win, I'm not happy. Like, he has very high standards for himself, and he holds himself to that. So
I mean, you can see it in his play. So
like a couple days from now, I'll be like, I played pretty darn great. So good stuff to Ravenking.